Have you ever reached a breaking point with your finances? That moment when you look at your bank account and something just clicks. You're done overspending, done being behind, done watching your money disappear without anything to show for it. It's in that moment, that spark of frustration, where something powerful is born. It's called revenge saving. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how this mindset shift can completely transform your financial life. Revenge saving isn't about hoarding cash or living like a monk. It's not about denying yourself joy. It's about reclaiming control. It's about waking up after months, maybe years, of financial neglect, bad spending habits, or life circumstances that forced you into survival mode. It's when you finally decide, I'm done letting money control me. Now, I'm going to control it. And when that mindset kicks in, it creates momentum like nothing else. In the last 2 years, we've seen revenge saving rise as a trend across the US. People are no longer just saving for a rainy day, they're saving with a vengeance. A 2024 study by Bankrate found that nearly 60% of Gen Z and Millennials now say saving money is their top financial priority, even above paying off debt or investing. This is a major shift from the post-pandemic era, where spending skyrocketed in the form of travel, luxury purchases, and lifestyle inflation. But once the dust settled and credit card bills started piling up, a new wave of financial awareness took hold. People didn't just want to save, they wanted to undo the damage and get ahead fast. So, what exactly is revenge saving, and how is it different from regular saving? At its core, revenge saving is emotional. It's driven by past pain. Maybe it was being broke during an emergency. Maybe a toxic job that kept you financially stuck, or just years of feeling behind. That emotional fuel is what makes revenge saving so powerful. Unlike passive saving, where you automatically set aside a little each month, revenge saving is aggressive. It's intentional. It's about cutting ruthlessly, saving dramatically, and building a buffer that makes you feel strong, secure, and in charge. Let's be clear, this isn't a gimmick. Behavioral economists have studied how emotional triggers influence our financial decisions. One principle called loss aversion tells us that people are twice as motivated to avoid a loss than they are to pursue a gain. That's why when people hit rock bottom financially, that painful loss, they often bounce back with more motivation than ever before. That's what revenge saving taps into. But how do you actually do it? How do you turn that emotional energy into financial progress? It starts with getting clear on your why. Generic goals like I want to save more rarely lead to long-term change. But when your reason is personal, when you felt the pain of not having money when you needed it, that's when you can create lasting discipline. Maybe you want to leave a job you hate. Maybe you want to finally have peace of mind knowing you could cover an emergency without calling your parents. That clarity is the foundation. You're not just saving, you're reclaiming your power. Next comes the practical shift. With revenge saving, the traditional 50-30ths, 20 rule: 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% savings often isn't aggressive enough. People who are serious about flipping their finances quickly often adopt a 70-30ths or even 60-40ths approach, where 30 to 40% of their income goes straight into savings or debt payoff. That might sound intense, but here's the secret. Most people are spending hundreds, even thousands, each year on things they don't even remember, subscriptions they don't use, food delivery 4 times a week, impulse Amazon orders. Revenge savers start by identifying and eliminating these money leaks. High-impact tactics include canceling all non-essential subscriptions, meal prepping instead of dining out, using public transport or carpooling to reduce gas and Uber costs, and setting strict spending limits on entertainment or lifestyle upgrades. And the best part, it doesn't have to feel like punishment, because with every dollar you save, you're making a statement. I'm done being stuck. I'm building something bigger. To make the process easier, automation is your best friend. Set up direct deposit so that a portion of your income goes straight into a high-yield savings account the moment you get paid. This removes temptation and ensures your savings happen before you have a chance to spend. There are also fantastic tools like Chime, Capital, or Ally Bank that allow you to automate roundups, savings goals, and even no-spend challenges that turn saving into a game. Remember, good financial habits are built on systems, not willpower. Revenge saving also works best when you give yourself visual proof of progress. That could be a digital tracker, a printable savings thermometer, or a color-coded spreadsheet. When you see your savings climb from $0 to $500 to $2,000, it triggers something powerful in your brain. You feel proud, in control, capable, and that builds momentum. Now, here's the best part. Once you build your savings buffer, let's say $5,000 or $10,000, your options multiply. You're no longer living in fear of the next emergency. You're in a position to invest. This is where revenge saving stops being defensive and becomes offensive. You can open a Roth IRA, contribute to a 401k, or start dollar cost averaging into index funds. You go from playing catch-up to building real wealth. That's the transformation. And it's backed by data. Fidelity's 2025 report shows that people who build even a small emergency fund, as little as $1, are significantly more likely to start investing within the next 12 months. Why? Because security creates confidence, and confidence leads to long-term financial action. Of course, there will be slip-ups. You'll have months where you overspend or fall off track. That's normal. The key is to see revenge saving as a season, an intentional sprint, not a lifelong sentence. It's okay to reward yourself after milestones. In fact, you should. Whether that's a small splurge after reaching a goal, or taking a guilt-free break once your emergency fund is fully stocked. Intentional rewards prevent burnout and help you stick to the journey. Revenge saving isn't about being perfect. It's about making a decision to stop letting your money disappear, and to start using it to build a better future. A decision to save not out of fear, but out of power. Because when you shift your mindset from I'm broke to I'm building, everything changes. So, if you've had that moment, if you've ever stood in front of an unexpected expense and felt helpless, know this: you're not alone. Millions of people have been there, but the difference between staying stuck and rising up is one decision. The decision to take control, the decision to save with purpose, the decision to build your own comeback. That's what revenge saving is all about.